I'm gonna be making Turkish bread. So what we're gonna start off with, 2 teaspoons of yeast, and then 2 teaspoons of sugar, add in 2/3 cups of warm water, and 2/3 cups of warm milk. Mix it up. Then we're gonna cover it and allow it to rise. We're gonna cover that for 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and add 3 heaping cups of all-purpose flour. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of salt to the flour. Once the yeast have risen, go ahead and add it into the flour and mix those ingredients together. Let's get in there. Then you want to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the mixture in the bowl and continue mixing them together. Once you're finished mixing, go ahead and cover the bowl and allow the dough to rest for 1 hour in a warm place. While the bread is rising, I went ahead and boiled some pasta. I've started to make my roux so I can get my cheese sauce together to put the macaroni inside. And we're going to be making macaroni pie. And while I was in the kitchen, the neighbor stopped by and dropped off a beautiful package of treats for us. So I'm going to be digging into these later. Get the milk in there, stir that around a bit. And get the stuff on the sides. Incorporate all of that goodness into the mixture. This is coming along nicely. Alright, so at this point we're going to add in the cheese, and then eventually we'll have our nice cheese sauce. So here we have our cheese sauce. Now we're going to get ready to add in the macaroni. Be sure and season the cheese sauce to your liking, salt and pepper to taste. This is a cheese that I've actually used in the pie. The best cheese that I've had since growing up. Give that a good mix, looks nice and creamy. Then we're going to get that into a baking tray and toss it in the oven. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and grease 1 large tray. Then you can add the macaroni with the cheese sauce in the tray and get it ready for baking. Go ahead and combine together some of the cheese you have grated and some breadcrumbs in a plate and sprinkle that evenly over the macaroni in a dish. And we will bake it at 375 degrees. The dough has completely risen, so we're going to go ahead and get these rolled out and move on to the next stage. Go ahead and knead these gently just to get the air out of the dough, and then we will get ready to start cutting them into pieces. Cut the dough into manageable pieces and use a rolling pin to roll that in a nice round shape as best as you can. Once rolled out, place it on a hot pan with no oil for about 3 minutes. Once bubbles start appearing, then you can flip the bread to the other side for another 3 minutes. Once you remove the bread from the pan, cover it with some olive oil on both sides, and then sprinkle some freshly chopped parsley on top of it, and you're ready to eat. So there you have it. is perfect. You have the freshly made Turkish bread that you can pair with any kind of soups or stew that you like.